Good morning, everyone. I just want to welcome you to one, to the channel today. And then two, I want to say I hope you had a good weekend. This is something new that I'm doing, and I hope you find it beneficial. The one thing I want to say is that we're going out of the year and getting into the Christmas holidays. And I was thinking about how people you take this time and they end up having a lot of anxiety. They're for a lack of a better term, they really are trying to keep up with the Joneses. They're trying to give gifts and do things that financially wouldn't be beneficial for them. And I was just thinking about choices versus decisions, right? How people have a choice to do this, that, and the other, right? Not just or the other. Nowadays is you can do multiple things, and we live in a time where it seems like you have so many choices that people do not know how to make a decision, right? That's really what I'm talking about is the fact that you got all these choices, but the decisions you make are the ones that leave you financially broke, that leave you spiritually bankrupt, that leave you in terms of relationships usually busted because you can't trust, or you have issues with other people for whatever various reasons, or you just get taken advantage of, and therefore the way you view people and the way you view the world has become distorted. And the reality of it is, it's really because of something that I talk about all the time, which is Hosea 4 and 6 out of the Bible. And Hosea 4 and 6 says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." And that's what it boils down to. The fact that, one, con artists and people who are going to take advantage of you are banking on the fact, or banking on the things you don't know. They're hoping you don't know something. And then on the flip side is, you should take the time to know as much as you can possibly know, so that when you look at your tomorrow, what you do today is going to so affect your tomorrow in ways that you cannot understand. And it baffles my mind how people are become adults and so-called should be responsible, hold down a good job, and they're always broke. They always Somebody always has a problem with them without them realizing that they are the problem. They can't get along with anybody. They always have a problem with authority. Somebody's always after them. And then it gets socially, deep, where, it's always the white man's fault. The black man can't get ahead. The Mexican guy's taking over everything. It's it's a level of immaturity is what it boils down to. But what I want to do is go on a journey. And I want you to go on a journey with me. Here's what I'm saying. We can grow, and we can grow together. You know, Again, I'm thinking how people right now are making decisions to buy stuff that when they get out of that Christmas holiday and you get into January and you get to the rent and the mortgage and the car notes and the insurance, and your child needs this because school is starting back up. And you look back and you see what you spend it on. You spent your money, you don't have nothing. Now you're hoping that you'll get a tax return. This is how people are living their lives, even though they are misusing the greatest asset that they have. And I want you to think about that. I want you to think about for a moment how you have spent your years and where you're at in life, and what do you actually have to show for the fact that you're here. And I'm not wanting you to get depressed by no stretch of the imagination. What I want you to think is, what can I do differently going forward that's going to help propel my life to what I really want, to the things I really need, to the things that I'm really looking forward to and for. And that's what I want you to think about, because you can have the life that you want if you're willing to put in the time to do so. I want you to understand this one thing. Sacrifices are being made whether you know it or not and whether you like it or not. And that's why it pays to understand the difference between having choices and making the decision to choose the right choice in the moment. A lot of times things happen and they come upon you, but here's something that doesn't come upon you. Christmas. The same time every year. And a lot of people say the same things. A lot of people are going to say the same thing about the new year and how they're going to lose weight, get in shape. Everybody, in a general sense, do habitual stuff. They say the things. They're around people. They're all saying it. I'm gonna get my act together. I'm gonna save this year. I'm gonna again start walking. I'm gonna start exercising. I'm gonna join the gym. And they look up and they don't do it, or they do it for a moment and can't be consistent. And there are really good reasons why that could be the case. But the real truth of the matter is, in your head, you have decided to tell yourself something, and that's what's hindering your process. So I want to do something going forward. I want you to meet me here each and every week, and we're going to talk through this. And I want you to know you can comment, you can inbox me, because what I want to do, my life journey at this point is this. If you're willing, and if you really do want something different, I'll help you get there. And why? Why should I care? Because it makes a difference, because somebody poured into my life. I'm just thinking about all the people I know that have helped me along the way. I believe in you, and I believe you can do it if you want to. And so here's what I'm asking you to do today. You chose to watch this video, but I'm going to ask you to make a decision. And the decision is, you're going to walk with me each and every week, and we're going to learn, grow through the Word of God, because that is the most important book. But just understand, I'm not just talking about teaching out of the Word of God. I'm talking about giving you the life lessons you need in order for you to grow, to prosper. And that word prosper, I mean in your finances, I mean in your relationships, I mean in your body, I mean across the board, you can prosper. But it's going to be the fact that you're going to have to learn the things that it takes in order to get to where you want to go. And that's no simple task. We're going to have to undo some learning. But if you make the decision to hang with me, 2024, your life will be different in ways that you have never imagined it ever again. Come join me for the walk of 2024.